welcome back to Gaia's Grove. Today I want to share with you a bit of my background and childhood. I grew up in a Lutheran household where I was baptized and attended church regularly. I had an amazing time there, attending Bible studies and participating in Lutheran services. However, an unfortunate incident occurred when one of my family members faced discrimination within the church. You see, my brother is black, and one day the pastor took him into his office and asked him not to come back because his presence was causing a problem. My brother explained this to me, and I didn't quite understand what was happening at the time. After he told me, I got upset, and unfortunately, my mother refused to change churches, so we continued attending that church without my brother, and each time I went, I became more resentful towards the pastor and congregation. Eventually, I stopped going to church altogether. During this time, I was in school. And in history class, we discussed different religions, like Egyptian mythology. This fascinated me, so I started researching other religious paths and cultures. While doing so, I came across Geraldine Wicca, and I found myself drawn to it. I read a book on the subject and discovered that I truly enjoyed what I was reading. I found a friend who was also practicing this path, and we studied together for 6 years. She taught me the basics of prayer structures, small rituals, and the differences between different pantheons of gods and goddesses. It was like a light switch. It suddenly clicked, and I no longer felt alone. After that, I started talking to other people about my experiences, and one thing led to another. Eventually, I started teaching others what I had learned. I never realized how much joy I could get from sharing information with others until then. Another friend suggested I look into other traditions like Druidry, and I explored many of them. I liked bits and pieces of each path, so I adopted them all into my own understanding and worship. Now I call myself an eclectic pagan, still learning and adapting. Through it all, I've come to a point in my life where I want to share what I've learned with others. That's why I created this show. Let's go on a journey together. And if you enjoy what you hear, be sure to tune in for future episodes. Thank you for listening.